Hello, good evening. Hello. I just thought I'd start this off with a crunch. It's the only crunch. They're still not stale, which is good. Hello, Rusty. Hello, Thomas. Thomas, I reckon you're or Tom Allo 5 as you roll with on Twitch. I reckon you just like cuts the shit. Just like hurry up. My intro trailer plays for like 7 seconds. Thomas is like, hurry up. I'm over this shit. Shelly Melvo, what's up? Welcome back. I don't know why I'm saying welcome back like you left, but for this instance, we're going to assume that you did leave and now you've come back. So welcome back. Who knows what we do right now? Come on, chat. Come on. The few of us that are here, what do we always do? I want you to get those fingers, give them a little crack, give them a little stretch. You know, we can do it, guys. We can be involved together. This thing between me and you, we can do it. But in order for that to happen, I need you to tell me, no, Rusty, it's not missions. That is step 2. What is step 1? Thomas has also requested the cabin crew play the cabin crew game. You want me to play the cabin crew game or the song that goes with the cabin crew game? Come on, team. Get those fingers ready. Who are we missing? Who's not in the stream? What do we usually do before we get started? Have a think. Use the brains. I know it's an evening. I know you're clocking off. I know you're kicking back. I know you're ready to wind down for the day, but I'm ready to wind up. Rusty said, see the shitty jingle I sent you? No. Did you just send it to me? How would I have seen this? You've been watching me literally since you state that you sent it. How would I haven't been anywhere. Okay, the game. Thomas, I still haven't solved the random like moving forward of that game. Like I can't actually control the game. So now that I know you somewhat enjoyed it, we eat our Fruit Loops. Guys, we bring on the TikTokers. Fucking hell. You're literally looking at the screen where you can see the Twitch chat and then nothing on the right-hand side where the TikTok chat goes. Because TikTok is what tells everyone that we're up and on. Because a lot of people don't have... Yeah, Shelley. That's right. That's right. You missed that one, didn't you? Oh, my dog's here monitoring my safety because as soon as I talk, yes, I am no longer safe. So she's here too. Yeah, you going now? Okay, see ya. Yeah, it's the real world, guys. It's the real deal. Okay, let's bring on the TikTokers. Digby Sand says on YouTube, Digby, you're doing a meet and greet at Avalon, or are you just a visitor? I didn't even know they had meet and greets. Technically, I'm just a visitor. We can meet and greet. I don't know if there's enough people in the country that would want to meet me that I could actually host a proper meet and greet, but I'll be there. Try the space shuttle mission. Where was that? I don't think there is a space shuttle mission. We're going to try the Boeing 737 MAX precision landing in Sao Paulo right off the gates. Shelley says, puppy. Digby crew party. Digby crew party. Lottie ain't showing up. She doesn't show up until we bring TikTok online. And then she claims to be almighty and good. But really, she's just as bad as the rest of them. She's as bad as the rest of them. All right. I also haven't updated the frequent flyers list, which I do need to do because it's definitely outdated. I also think I have a rib that is just like in my lung. Like I think a rib has definitely just come out of my rib cage and it's just straight in my lung. Sand from YouTube. Are you doing a meet and greet at at Avalon? What is the go? What is the go? What is the deal? How's it working? What the fuck just happened? Okay, hold on. I would need to turn down my settings because I was a naughty boy earlier and I had all my settings turned up because I was doing a tutorial. What is it? Graphics. I just got to bring these down to streaming level graphics for my setup here. I don't want to kill my computer. And then the last thing I always do is turn back on cockpit refresh rate. Oh, shit, laggy. Why am I... It shouldn't be laggy. Glass cockpit, yes. Hi, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Resume. All right, how is it? It'll get better. I mean, how is it? Well, Digby, none of the graphics have populated on the channel, so that's probably a good thing. There we go. It's all coming in. This is good. This is good. Okay, so 180. I can hear the, I think the auto, is the autopilot on? What's happening? That's like auto trim I can hear. Bring that power back. I'm pretty sure our gear's already down. Yes, success. And now we have the challenge of landing. I don't know where we are. Mind you, to land successfully at a runway, you don't actually need to know where you are. You just need to know where the airport is, that's all. And I can see it up here. I think I've got all our lights on. We don't need an air brake, which is good. I'm feeling good about this, guys. I'm feeling good about this. Sand on YouTube says a great query. Also, how come so many people give you hate? Like, what the hell? The aviation community is normally the nicest people ever. See a doctor. Just want to see the SR-20. Got photos of planes landing in Archerfield in the least creepy way possible. Such a cute plane. Yes, I agree. It is a cute plane. I don't know why so many people are mean. I kind of welcome it because in a weird way, it's a good conversation starter to maybe change their mind. And also, it boosts the video, the algorithm of the video anyway. So the hate, you kind of, I don't know, I sort of feel in order to initially, at least, because I have a fairly small audience, to get that traction that you want on content, you kind of have to have a little bit of hate there so that your idea does get that propulsion that you want from it. Oh, like, guys, it wasn't the worst landing. It wasn't the worst. I think it was pretty close to the required, like, center line, sorry, not center line, touchdown zone that they outline on the runway. That wasn't too bad. Sand, are you at Archerfield? You must live near the area. You've definitely done worse landings. Thank you. Don't you have something better to do, Manzi? You definitely don't need to hear the echo of my voice between multiple rooms. I don't know why we're not stopping. There we go. Put on the brakes. Good work, Digby. Your computer's not handling the large resolution. Is it not? Is it lagging? I don't think it's lagging. What did we get? Fuck yeah. We nailed that, guys. Easy Andy Fly. It's probably 12-year-old. Obliterated. Flavius 110417 obliterated. Avgeek Riley, you got fucked up, my bro. Because Digby's in the house with 1.13 millianos. That's what I'm talking about. That's how to feel good about yourself, you know? Just beat some kids. In a game, obviously, not physically. Thomas, you mentioned, where's the rocket? Is that in challenges or is that in activities? I haven't seen landing challenges. Yeah, sorry, Thomas, you mentioned there's a space shuttle one. I haven't seen that. Because it's Wednesday, we're going to do a second challenge. Teen Flon. Hello, Teen Flon on YouTube states, hello, love the videos. Well, you know what, Teen Flon, you're bloody welcome. And here at Digby's a Pilot, on behalf of myself and the team, we appreciate you. And on that comment, we couldn't do any of this without our frequent flyers. Those are the people that put a little bit of money in TikTok's back pocket, and 1% of that goes to mine. NZev Dave, Creative Dealer, Dutch Gamer 40 New, Shelly Melvo. I think it's Melvo that just makes it sound like a game show. Aussie Aircraft Spotters. Kane Stark Photography is off the list. He is not renewed, but I said his name anyway. Daisy17, Just Helicopters, and Cal Winfield. Thank you so much. That was a hustle. YBF Aviation, are you flying on Saturday? I am flying on Sunday. Beat some kids. Yeah, Rusty. Please don't quote me on that. Don't make a meme on that. Shelly Melvo. Yeah, not normally like this. Usually pretty good here. Shelly, wait, what have I missed? Shelly? Where's Lottie, guys? She was literally hustling me on TikTok. Not TikTok, on Discord, being like, you're always late. Oh, I won't hold my breath for you getting on there. Pfft, she's not even on the fucking live. Excuse my French. Don't excuse it, actually. You know what? Boom. Hey, guess what, Lottie? You. Okay. Well, thank you for joining us tonight on the night of nights. We're going to do... we'll do this Rio de Janeiro challenge, because usually what we like to do is one challenge each stream of the day. And we missed Monday's stream because I was out with Dave. I was having dinner with Dave from the channel. You're welcome. So here we are trying to make up for it all. Okay. Thomas says, or it might be a mod I sent you. Thomas, where is this mod? I have not seen this. But I would love to fly a spaceship. I would love to do that. YouTube is lagging too bad. Oh. YouTube is lagging. I think it's because I'm recording. Hold on, I'll stop recording. It shouldn't be bad now. If you want to watch on YouTube, please hit refresh. Jesus Noodles. That's a great name. I like that name. Okay. Where the fuck are we? What's happening here? Oh, we need to go through the gates. Oh, it's bad, guys. We're off to a bad start. This is very... Where's the fucking second gate? Fuck. Go. Throttle. Go. Why do I hate this plane? What country is this? I didn't crash. I was merely a result of my environment, which was a badly mapped out race course. So how do you expect your boy to be able to fly in this shitty environment? Boom, let's cack it. Boom! Here we go. Oh, that's how to stall. Fuck. Yeah, alright. Digby the absolute goat. Reload your tab worked for me, yes. Sorry guys, hit reload on Twitch or YouTube. I forgot that I was recording. What? There was a gate up there? I'm never gonna get to that. How? This is ridiculous. Yes, if you are watching on the long form channel, please hit refresh on your tab and it will... Fuck. How is anyone flying this race? And it will be a better place for us all, I promise. So, yes, watching on YouTube or Twitch, hit that refresh whilst I mean, how many times are you allowed to crash? Like, I think I've already crashed probably 4 times. There we go. Oh, this one's in the water. Okay. Let's do it, and then we're going to make a left turn after this. Oh, don't stall, don't stall, don't stall, stalled. Fuck. That's okay. I'm just not very good at flying these types of planes. Come on, come on. Okay, there we go. I think actually my internet connection might be a bit slow. That's all right, we're persevering. Lord NX8 says, every time I start a challenge or crash and reset, it auto applies the air brakes. Oh my god. Do you think my air brakes are on? Can you imagine this whole time I've just thought it was me, yet it was just that my air brakes had magically just came on? Oh, come on. This is bullshit. This is like... Guys, this track is like for go-karts in a track that everyone is already aware of. The expectation for the maneuverability of this plane through this course, fucking hell. I don't like this at all. Unfun. Like, how are you meant to turn through here and get down here if you've never seen it before? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. What are these planes even good for anyway? Man, whatever map this is chewing the PC up, but that's okay. Stay with me, guys. It's not a frame rate you have to... Did someone check YouTube? Is YouTube back? Feeling good, Rusty? Someone with... who can have a look at both. Could you check that for me, pretty please? Lord NX8, what challenges were you doing where it applied the air brakes? These wouldn't have been F18 challenges. Surely. Surely. 5th and 1st. Okay, well, story to myself. We're back in the Silver League, though, guys. That's good. Back in the Silver League. Feeling proud about that. Jesus Noodle says, can the SR22 do this? You know what? I feel like I could probably do that better in the SR22, to be honest. Flying high, we conquer the sky. Rusty. So good. He's thrown in the chat song. He's thrown in the famous song. I don't even have that ready. I don't know if the mood is ready for that song, dude. Cam says, you unfollowed a lot of accounts and you lost a follower. Cam says, you unfollowed a lot of accounts and you lost a follower. What does that mean, Cam? That's such a confusing statement from TikTok. Unfollowed a lot of accounts and you lost a follower on TikTok? What does this mean? Thanks, Walker Ranger, for the follow on TikTok. Appreciate that. Anyone know where Lottie is? Does she have any plans on showing up anytime fucking soon? Nathan, my brother, welcome. No, I'm just giving shit to Lottie because she was giving shit to me for being 1 minute late and she's still not here. Nor is she here on TikTok. So when she does get here, I will be ignoring her. Maybe I should just start ignoring her full time. Just a full-time ignore. Guys, fun fact, the marketplace is up and working in full swing now. So we are able to get some new cities. Look at this. I've marked some in Australia. We've got Hamilton Island. I also marked Hawaii, which looked kind of cool. These are obviously already available in the 2020 version, but each little add-on just makes for a little bit of extra realism. Thank you, Thomas, for sending it. Lottie's busy with Leo. If my whole world just allowed excuses, I would be nowhere. So that's it's an excuse that doesn't fly with me. Doesn't fly with me. I mean, figuratively speaking, it technically flies. but it doesn't fly with me, you know? Living the dream. So no one can tell me about YouTube. Is that correct? No one can tell me about YouTube. That's what I love, guys. I don't ask much. Just a little. Maybe Nathan could. Nathan is totally throwing in the ball when it comes to being here for me, supporting my live journeys. But that's okay. Ebbs and flows. But you know what? At least I'll be here consistently. Rusty, the one on Insta he posted. Rusty, the one on Insta he posted. Oh, that one. No, that's one that Sirius is bringing back from America at the moment. I don't know what they actually call that color. It's not pink officially. Okay, I'm going to do... We're going to do some... I think we'll do some helicopter rescue missions because the new sailors lost in the sea, so good. We've got our new hoist, search and rescue hoist missions. Who doesn't like saying the word hoist as well? Like, I feel like the word hoist is a fun word. So we're going to do one of these missions. I feel like I turn the air conditioning on, and then as soon as I put this on, the general temperature of the room increases exponentially. Like, it's not like I know I'm wearing an outfit, and that's obviously going to make it hotter because it is, in fact, a tracksuit. But it's like the aircon was fucking freezing all day, cold as shit. And I'm like, okay, good. This is crisp. This has got me. I'm alert. I'm here. And then I'm like, all right, I'm getting ready for my live. Let's do it. And then boom, aircon just fucking goes into a zone of its own where it's like, you know what I should do? I should air condition myself. I should chill myself out outside. The air conditioning is doing such a bad job, it would actually lose its job to a heater. Okay, I'm good. My rant is done. I should just try harder to enjoy myself, you know. Good YouTube is great. Thank you so much, Thomas. Look at that, guys. At least Thomas has done something. Oh, man. You guys are the greatest. You guys are the greatest. All right, well, here we are in the South Island of New Zealand. You can see my house up the back there. And I don't know, I can't really turn the settings down any further. I could actually. I can go low. It just really shouldn't need to be that low, but that's all right. We'll go low end. And then I'll just move my glass cockpit refresh rate up. It's definitely an internet issue going on here, but we persevere. All right, let's undress our helicopter as we like to do. Empire Rescue. Take that thing off because that stops us from working. Open up some of these for additional aerodynamics as we fly. All right, let's get in here. We're going to get this bad boy turned on. Okay, for some reason it likes to park us on the right-hand side, but that's the left-hand side, but that's okay. All right, go over here. Turn on, love how, obviously, whoever was in the helicopter before me, you know, they just, I got to turn back up the game volume. They've just left everything on. So rude. So bloody rude. There we go. That should be a bit louder for you guys. Sorry, I had it off while I was recording my video. I was recording a video today. Turn on all this shit, even though it doesn't need to be. We'll turn it on anyway. La da 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 da. Hit engine on. All right. We're turning on. We're firing away. I can feel it. It feels good. Listen to that. Nathan says, what's for dinner? Nathan, we got the Fruit Loops for dinner. If you're not eating Fruit Loops, you're not loopy enough for me. Welcome to Digby as a drug smuggler simulator. You know what, Nathan? That'd be actually a good game. We should get that designed. Thomas, when am I doing a house tour? I don't think my house is anywhere near interesting enough to ever have a house tour. So I'm not sure anyone else would enjoy that. Alright, there's a lot of dust around here. Oh, we left our pedo tube on. Fuck. Hold on, guys. We've got to take that off. That's bad. Otherwise, we won't be able to tell how fast we're going. Okay. We'll make our radio call to dispatch. Tell them that we're ready. I feel like enter should do that. Does that not do that anymore? Intercom. Shut engines off. I'm not fucking shutting the engines off. What safety work crew won't go to the helicopter while the engines aren't running? Ridiculous. Nathan doesn't approve of Fruit Loops as a nutritional dinner. Well, Nathan,
here's a quick recap.
I think they're actually pretty good. Also, they keep you super buzzed.
Leisure boat and passengers triggered a distress call in the
super buzzed. Hans says, Skibbity Sigma. That's me, Hans. Welcome back, my brother. It's the Skibbity Sigma in the house. Can I confirm that on TikTok, can you guys hear that radio, that ding? Ding ding. Does that come through on TikTok? Alright, we're announcing our takeoff.
Zulu Mike Juliet traffic EMP. Echo Romeo Mike 8711.
We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. Let's get out of here. We're doing it. Wow, wow, wow. Not that one. I want the face down the bottom. Thank you. All right, here we go. What is it, respectively? Shut up, they're the best, Nathan. Don't ever say respectively, Rusty, when you say shut up. Just tell Nathan to shut up. Nathan can take it. He's a big boy. Alrighty. Let's turn this chopper in the right direction. So science tells us we should always take off into the wind. But you know what Digby tells us? Anyone who answers this question correctly can win $1 million. What does Digby tell us, guys? I'm convinced you live in the sky like the movie Up. Hans, maybe I do. Maybe I do. It's very possible. Spencer says, I can't fly helicopters. Riley, thank you for the follow on TikTok. Much appreciated. Spencer, you just gotta dive into the chopper way of life. Alright, there we go. We've got a bit of a roll along the runway. Get our climb going as we depart into the beautiful, slightly lower rendered graphics of the South Island of New Zealand. Because today we are looking for some lost sailors, I believe. Lost sailors.
But the family thanks you for your help.
I have had a few issues trying to do these challenges. Can you shut up, bro? I'm trying to talk to my audience.
Scout 1-8. Time is critical. Start the search as soon as you get on site. At sea, hypothermia doesn't leave much time for intervention.
Oh, I mean, we're not in the Arctic. They'll be okay. Nathan says he's going to file for a complaint for my hurt feelings. Nathan, if you can file that complaint to hr@digbyasapilot.com, that will get immediately to HR, which is very important. We want to ensure that gets to the right people, you know, Nathan? We don't want to get into the wrong people. We need all HR complaints dealt with formally and officially. Digby, I hope your rotor brake gets pulled by your co-pilot. What co-pilot? I think he means the safety pilot. Well, what does this dude do? He operates the hoist. He has a role. He has a role. Riley says nope. What have you said nope to? Man, TikTok's chat is off the charts. Can't keep you guys here long enough. Absolutely wild. Someone asked me today, what would I do if I had $1 billion?
Empire Rescue Scout 1-8. How is it going up there? You're approaching the search area.
Pretty
Please
good.
hurry.
Yep.
People are worried, and it wouldn't be good if someone decided to go there by themselves and try to help.
Well, how many people have Airbus helicopters to just go and search? So I think we're okay, mate. Anyways, back to my chat. Yeah, so $1 billion. Like, what are we doing, team? What would be the first? Like, if you had $1 billion, are you solving world hunger? Are you solving the fact that you need a supercar in your garage? Like, what's the go-to move with $1 billion? Seb Photography 2025 on TikTok says, do you use VATSIM? I sure do. Seb. I did a review today on 2 AI ATC add-ons for Microsoft Flight Simulator. One is called Beyond ATC, the other is called SayIntentions.ai. That was a really good review, actually. I'll be able to publish that probably Friday or Saturday. And I do use VATSIM, yes, not as often as the others, because sometimes the areas that VATSIM is available in isn't the areas that I want to fly in. But when I want to fly in the US areas, they are super fun. Alright guys, there's a big shipwreck up here. Everyone knows the deal. I want you to get those glasses out, magnifiers up, pay attention, eyes glued to the screen, because we are searching for an orange life raft. That's what we're searching for. In the oceans. In the oceans of New Zealand. That's where we are. Alright, where is this motherfucker? Where are they? Thank you, Seb Photography. Do you use VATSIM, Seb? Do you use VATSIM? Are you a VATSIM kid?
Scout 1-8, Empire Rescue. No need to search that far. The guys from Jamestown are already patrolling there.
Jamestown? Pfft. Only losers are in Jamestown. Hold on, I'm gonna pull up my map. This feels like something out of Jurassic Park, to be honest. Nathan, I'm gonna allow that message. There you go. Your drug-orientated message. I'm gonna get in trouble. Alright, those playing along, those on TikTok, keep an eye out. We're looking for an orange raft. An orange raft. That's where these people have apparently set themselves off for safety. I don't... Technically, you know what? If I was in a boat accident, I probably wouldn't go too far from the boat. Because obviously, like, all that smoke, like, that's an obvious area for search and rescue to go. But if you just, like, paddle yourself away into the middle of nowhere, you're just amplifying the possibility that you don't get found. That's why, Rusty, I don't look uncomfortable. What are you talking about? What you talking about, boy? Thomas says, would buy $1 billion of chocolate. That's an obscene amount of chocolate. What would everyone else do? What's, John says, I'm Marine Sar. Do you mean in The Secret Life of Us, you play an actor's role called Marine Sar? John, do you mean in the real world you are actually a Marine search and rescue operator? Tell me more, John.
Scout 1-8, Empire Rescue. No need to search that far. The guys from Jamestown are already patrolling there.
You know what? I don't see anyone from Jamestown. I don't see anyone from Jamestown here. Absolute bullshit. These guys from Jamestown, I never trusted them. Not once. Not once. Where the fuck is this person? Honestly, for sailors, I expected more as well. Should we go near the boat? Maybe they're still on the boat. No, I don't think they wouldn't be on the boat. That's stupid. Marine search and rescue. I'd be checking the SARSAT line on the radar. What's the SARSAT line on the radar? I don't think we have that. That's all I got in the. That's all I got in the cockpit, John. I don't have anything else on the radar. The GPS. No, I got nothing else. I don't even know what that screen does down the bottom there. I think it's some sort of a GPS. Well, there's the burning ship, y'all. That's where our sailors were. Not anymore, though.
Scout 1-8, Empire Rescue. No need to search that far. The guys from
Nathan says, I hope they drown. Wow, Nathan, that
Please,
is
we don't have time to waste.
so
Don't
mean.
use this frequency if you aren't sure of your information.
So mean. John says the 12 boxes in a line is designed for location at sea. The 12 boxes in a line. The 12 boxes in a line. Oh, do you mean in the cockpit? There's 12 boxes in a cockpit? Where? Up here on the right? Sorry, John. I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to make sense of it. We're trying to find our drowning sailors.
Don't use this frequency if you
Top right of the red circle. I saw it earlier. Top right of the red circle. Do you mean on the map? Over here on the right, John? Is that what you mean? I haven't noticed any lines on the map before. There's usually, maps, yeah, there's usually this red search area section, but they don't, I've never seen any lines or grids. I'm just trying to think what you might have seen. James Blewett, good name. We're rescuing some sailors in the South Island of New Zealand.
Don't use this frequency if you aren't sure of your information.
And by rescuing, I don't mean rescuing, because I'm still looking for them. And I'm sweating, and I'm furious because of the temperature my body's currently at, because the air conditioner in this absolute slum of a fucking residence cannot maintain one single temperature for more than... Got 'em! Here they are, guys. Here they are. Look at that. Here's our sailors. They've gotten quite a way away from the
Empire Rescue Scout 1-8
from the initial ship.
She managed to take cover in a safe spot. Coordinates 44 south 167 east.
So we're going to hover above our target here, and our hoist master will drop out the side and perform an evasive maneuver called a drop and go. That's definitely not what the maneuver's called. Also, could you guys shut down your flare, please? I'm fucking here, I can see you. I don't need flare in my chopper blades. I would also think my helicopter blades would be blowing that away, but let's try over here. The angle is quite disorientating. Sorry, I'm trying to give you guys a good angle. Okay, it looks like one of them's got a backpack on already. Alright, drop him down.
We're on site.
Drop him down, boys.
Preparing the hoist now.
Oh, he's in the water. Fuck. Okay. I don't know if I'm meant to go higher here or if it is actually doing what it's meant to be doing, but the animation is just failing me. I think I tried this once before, and this is probably why that mission's still available, because I ended up flying and hovering above this thing, but no matter how close I got, old mate, to the actual raft, the mission never seemed to continue. Because now, see how he's in the water? Mate, can you pull yourself up out of the water, please? Hold on, I'm going to try and move him over to the raft. Oh, he's got him!
Medic 5 is securing the target with her.
He's got him.
To lift now. Cable is tensioning. Medic 5 to zip 1-4. Ready to lift.
Go, lift. Approved to lift. Get him out of there.
One is coming in.
Woo! Guys, that was intense. That was risky, team, but we did it. Come on, bring her up. Bring her up. There we go. We've saved that sailor. Doesn't look much like a sailor to me, but job well done, everyone. Job well done. VFR pilot, g'day, g'day. Hello, the VFR pilot. Sorry, I was look, I've got this helicopter in the most stable hover ever. Look at this thing, it's not going anywhere. No hands. Kind of just impressed by that. I sort of want to stay there. Digby said, Digby, you need to do this in VR. Yes, I know. But then I would look, wouldn't I look stupid? Would I look stupid? The VFR pilot on YouTube, welcome. As a, I don't know if we've had you here on YouTube before.
We're on board. Moving us away now. Notify Scout 1-8.
Alright, we're making our way back
Scout 1-8, evac okay.
to our
Team,
arrival airport.
Fly carefully, please.
I wouldn't fly any other way. You know me. John says, it's fun in real life. I skipper our rescue boat in training while they winch on and off. Skipper the boat in training. So do you go, John, do you go out for real, like actual search and rescue missions, or are you part of the training team back at base? That does sound like a lot of fun. I've always wanted to do helicopter ditching training, like when they do the water drowning, like simulations. I thought that'd be really fun. Not fun like haha fun, but fun as in challenging fun.
I'm a rescue medic. Won't be long
Ben Lynn 37. Yes, this is Microsoft
You don't seem okay.
Flight Simulator 2024.
I was so scared.
There's the last angle of the flight controls. Welcome. Yes, we're doing a rescue mission. We've saved a sailor from out at sea. Big Len, you can download Microsoft Flight Sim from Steam, the Steam store. I think the 2020 version is either free or cheap, and I think the 2024 version is about $90. A lot of good fun, especially if you get yourself a joystick. So you've got some hardware. Good times to be had. Rusty says I shall return shortly. All right, Rusty. We might not be here when you get back, but we look forward to having you back when you arrive. John, this is the new one. Yes, this is 2024, which has the missions inbuilt for search and rescue, cargo, skydiving, etc. In the standard version, unless you get add-ons, but they don't have the animation of the in and out completion moments of the scenarios either. So yeah, it gives doing different aviation missions a bit more of a spin, which is nice. I have my VR headset and flight controls. It adds a whole another level to the game. I don't know, wouldn't I? I feel like it would be really disconnecting if I was sitting here though, trying to like chat to you guys with VR headsets on, no? I mean, maybe for personally playing, I think that'd be really cool, especially for missions like this. I just don't have a VR headset.
Southwest 2000. Ford inbound to land runway 2.
You're really close to those mountains. Heaps of room, mate. Heaps of room. I'll tell you what's close to those mountains. The level of anger that is building up within inside of me from the heat that my body is retaining from wearing a fucking tracksuit in a room that should be about 20 degrees that's definitely not even pumping dry air around. That's what's close to those mountains. Aussie on TikTok says, Hewitt training is much more fun. Do it every 2 years over the last 30 years working in the offshore. Offshore oil rigs? Is that what you mean, Aussie? Nathan, definitely not a stream thing. Yeah, I think it'll be a bit weird for a stream, but I think it'll be really great for my personal stuff. I'll have to look at getting a headset. What headset do you use? I've done a bit of research. I saw that I think it's Crystal, seems to be one of the preferred better headsets. Aussie. That sounds, as in you have to do the training because you take helicopters to and from work? Or are you actually part of the helicopter, part of that transit process?
November Zulu Mike, Juliet Traffic EMP, Echo, Romeo Mike 8711 is on final runway 2 to land.
All right. Coming in. We're doing it. We're doing it. Yeah, so Nathan, I think the Crystal has got really good native resolution, because that's the thing I've heard from a few people, is that if you don't have the resolution, it's a little bit frustrating. All right, we're back at our airport. We're now able to put the plane down. I might move. Let's go over here. There was like a building over here and stuff before. It's like a little station. Oh, there's some little bikes. Let's land near the bikes. I feel like that's helpful. We're probably gonna, I reckon, the patient's going to go straight onto these bikes. That's what's happening. Hold on. Let me get it in here closer to the telegraph pole, just to ensure safety is at a maximum. And then we can load this patient straight from the door into these bikes. That's definitely what is going to happen in this game.
Congrats, Empire Rescue. Amazing job out there.
All right.
You really made a difference for
That's
these
our
boaters
landing.
and their families. So touching.
You really made a difference for these boaters and their... I didn't even hear what he had to say because I just don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. The headache I have right now is exceptionally causing me to not care as much as I should. Turn that mixture off, rotor brake, jam that baby on. And as always, let's jump out of the helicopter and open up our passenger door here. We've got our quad bikes ready to go as soon as our... all right, let's go. Out you get. Come on, onto the bikes. Here we go. Hup. Let's get on. Get on. Get on. All right, I can't get on that one. What about this one? Nah. Well, guys, we tried. We tried. Alex Koo is in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Alex Koo. Standing up ovation. Mate, it's absolutely fabulous to have you here on such a great day, especially when we've scored so highly in yet another helicopter mission for our hoist search and rescue. Congratulations, Digby. Thank you. That is that. I love playing VR. The graphics leave something to be desired. But they're the same graphics in the game as they are in the headset, right? Like, they don't get worse in the headset. I also love how in my little hanger here I've got a tripod. I don't... Like, why has this person got a tripod? Who are they? Okay. What's our specialization? What are we working towards? Cargo transport heavy. Firefighting extended attack. What do we need to do in order to get to the next level of that? Firefighting missions with an A or above. I don't know, far out. Do we want to work on that? Is that what we want to do? Harlan, what's up? It's HB Planes spotting. Is that H. Harvey Bay? Planes, welcome. Welcome. I'm also still pretty keen to know, Daisy, are you in the house? I didn't even see you come in. Oh, Di, I'm sorry. I didn't see you say hello. I only just saw your little icon-y face next to TikTok. Well, it was good. It was good while it lasted, Di. I'm sorry. It was good while it lasted. Thank you for showing up, as always. Much appreciated. HP Plane Spotting, do you reckon I'll fly up to Harvey Bay for your birthday? Is this something we had previously arranged? Probably it would be unlikely that a flight that I had planned to Harvey Bay would align with your birthday, but anything's possible, you know? I don't want to say no when it could happen. When's your birthday? Di, thank you so much. You should have piped up. I've asked so many good questions. Like, what would you do with $1 billion that only Thomas has answered? Only Thomas has answered, you know? And I'm learning, you know, I watch a couple of, I'm quite kind of in the YouTube, like, you know, live streaming headspace at the moment. So when I get time, I'll watch a video or two over that day and see if there's, you know, new things I can learn about engagement, making the stream better, all these sorts of things. And they always say, you know, you should ask questions, and yes, that's a subscriber. Tank787 is rating with a party of 10. Guys, we've got company in the house on Twitch. Still on YouTube, not so much. But welcome, Tank787. Thank you for rating with a company of 10. What have I got for you? I've got, you can tell a joke, Tank787 and anyone from the crew there. I've got some good, joke responses. We also have our little, ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Thank you for flying with Air Digby. That's another popular little hustle that we have over on our channel. Minimum transfer. Lucky we got some money. We got some. Nah, that's going to be a night flight. That'd be boring as shit. Let's do a skydiving flight. That'll at least, like, someone will die, you know? Someone will die. Can anyone give me a joke? Come on, throw me a joke. Throw Diggers a joke. He's ready. He's ready. Where's the skydiving mission? I'm in a skydiving mission, but I just don't want to do a nighttime mission because they're so boring for you guys, because it's literally just, you can't see anything. That's I want to do a skydiving mission somewhere fun, though. I swear I had a plane down here. Mind you, I did crash the last time that happened, so... Tank787 says, seen your Instagram, didn't know you streamed Flight Sim as well, thought I'd send my people over. Thank you so much, Tank787. I very much appreciate that. Have you just finished a stream? Is that how... I actually don't know how the whole raiding thing works. Like, I understand it. I sound like a fucking aged human. I don't understand how raiding works. Like, I get it. People are with you and your stream, and then at the end you like... Is that correct? At the end of your stream, you, like, merge... your stream with someone else's. I think I've got that correct. I feel like it's like a comedy show, you know, like you've gone on with the opening strong act, and then you're like, all right, guys, I'm going to hand it over to Digby now. He'll take it away. You know, I know, guys. The crowd is warm. We appreciate you. Thank you for showing up. That's me. Livery maker. I'm so confused. Rusty says livery maker. Man, Luke, what's up? From the TikTok. Outfit choice is like whispering in a library. I feel like there's a whole shit ton of sarcasm in that. But I'll take your word for it. We're going to do a skydiving mission. Cessbrook, what's over here? We'll do skydiving. Yeah, we'll do this one. We're going to keep it hot. Rusty, don't pester Tank 787 livery maker. Oh no, Rusty, he's out. Rusty, are you that bum that Tank 787's not going to do a request? What about for a lot of money, Tank 787? Like, what's the minimum amount of money? Like, would $1 million get you? Luke says, no, mate, it's far too subtle. Actually, Fleek, welcome. Hurry up and fly. Thank you so much. Yes, another subscriber. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We'd like to say a special thank you to the last person who just subscribed. Usually I have a screen set up so I can see all of my Twitch information and names, but tonight I don't. So we're dancing to you. You know who you were. We appreciate you. I'm going to say you're probably from Tank 787's raid, so second thank you also goes out to Tank 787. You know what? It seems like a lot of energy, but it's not. You know, like it really comes naturally to me. Like I was definitely a bad host of a low rating TV show. Dutch Gamer 40 new in the house on TikTok. Thank you for joining, my friend. Welcome. Just a quick look while working. Dutch Gamer, I don't mind if however you join is the best way to join. Because today I'm deciding to do a pre-flight on a plane I would never fly in the real world. Purely because its ability to stay in the sky concerns me. And when we're talking about a skydiving plane, even more so. HB Plane Spotting says, if you come up, I can pay you $50 to fly me around the bay. Oh, $50. I think I'd just rather breakfast. $50 wouldn't cover the landing fee. Okay, I don't even know. How the fuck is my plane on here? Let's turn the rest of this shit on. It's annoying because like the interface, the honeycomb interface that I use, if the mission starts and things are half on and half off, it gets a bit messy. So I have to remember to sort that out. All right, let's get our passengers boarded. Let's do it. HB Plane Spotting is throwing an $80. You throwing an 80? I don't think legally I can't even take money for flying. That's why I think I'm running for the breakfast submission. Thomas says, you're a joke for your mum.
Looks a little wild. But
Thomas, I don't even know what that's... What does that mean, Thomas?
Captain, we're ready. I'll do the safety checks once you've started.
My mum thinks I'm a joke?
Okay, Captain. We're good in the back.
Okay,
Sky
I don't know.
high and smiles wide.
There's no way any of this is a runway. This is just a large patch of dirt. But that's okay. We will submit to the game's requirements.
Romeo Alpha, traffic EMP, Echo Hotel Mike Tree 8, taking off runway 13 departure to the east. 13 departure to the east. All right, we're going to wind up 10,000
on our altimeter here. We're going to throw some 50-cent flaps down. Somehow we've got a flaps malfunction. And that's not even possible. We haven't left yet. But let's... outside of the plane. How are our flaps? There's no way our flaps can't even be broken yet. All right, we'll take our park brake off. Give ourselves a little engine power. In this paperweight. That's what I'm calling it. We've got our absolute idiots who are ready to go on a death-defying mission with me. Would anyone... who's skydived before? Like, I would just never skydive. I feel like that's just a death wish, asking for a death wish. Hans says, Hans has thrown in a question. My brother. Welcome. My favorite meal. My favorite meal would have to be... Alright, that's 65. We'll climb out here. My favorite meal of the day is going to be breakfast in general.
Your drop axis today is into the wind.
My favorite actual meal itself, I'm going to say, like, I reckon like some scrambled eggs is pretty good. I don't know, I'm just going to put it out there. Some scrambled eggs is pretty solid. Why? What's everyone else feeling for a favorite meal? What's everyone else feeling? I've asked the death row meal before, like that vibe. You know, if it was the last meal you ever had. All right, we're going to continue a turning climb here. We can get rid of these flaps, which have somehow malfunctioned, even though I don't know how our... well, one has malfunctioned. Look at that. The left flap has malfunctioned. We have one left flap. I've obviously not maintained the plane properly.
Quick reminder before we take the plunge. I'm Siska, your jump master.
HB Plane Spotting says, how much is it to land at Harvey Bay?
What did we say during
I don't know. It's probably like $30, to be honest.
You should unfasten your harness and
When's your birthday?
exit the plane quickly.
When's your birthday?
When the aircraft hits 10,000 feet, that's the big moment.
All right, we're continuing our slow climb.
Still, okay?
Also got to lean your mixture as you get higher, in case anyone's ever wondered why their engine performance gets so bad it's nearly unflyable.
It's gonna be super cold.
Got to lean that mixture.
Don't worry, it's not that chilly out there. Anything you want to say before we do this, guys?
I love these conversations. 30th of March. My dude, in 30th of March, I'm going to be in Avalon. I'm flying to Avalon from the 26th to the 1st.
I'm sure you'd rather enjoy your jumps than be worried about holding back.
Okay, we're making good progress.
I love that part. The anticipation. The adrenaline.
Making good progress
Hope I
here.
remember to pull the cord. The AAD will do the work for you. Your
These guys are
return
chatty as
will
shit,
pull
though.
automatically, even if you don't pull the cord.
Even if you don't pull the cord.
Happy to jump if you are.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Food that my mum cooks. Thomas, I'm so lost. You said you a joke for your mum. Food that my mum cooks. Wait. Oh, I think
I don't know.
they're not associated, those statements, are they? That's what we're getting at. I feel like you're saying the food you would have as your last meal would be the food that your mum cooks. My mum cooks okay food, but she just makes too much shit with fucking sardines in it. Or truffle oil, which I can't do it. I can't do truffle oil. I can't do it. Alex Koo, what's in the hood? Are you working right now? What are you doing? I'm still cooking. After this flight, I'm gonna have to go plunge in a bath full of fucking ice. Literally, heat. I don't think you guys can. You guys can never understand the relationship I had with heat. My my thyroid was overactive for many, many, many years. And I had my thyroid removed 2 and a bit years ago. And my overactive thyroid always provided an extremely hot environment for my body to exist in. And now I just have zero tolerance for heat. I can't do it.
Now, the sky is yours.
All right, we've given them the call. They're jumping. They are jumping. Get out of here, you riffraff. Go, go,
See you on the
go.
ground, Captain. Thanks for the ride.
All right, we got one more. Jump, jump, jump. Okay, now we do 0 power, full flaps, spin dive. We're all about rotation here. Rotation, guys. The plane's about to absolutely fall apart. We're about rotation speed here because I run a tight operation. And I want my plane back on the ground as quick as possible. I actually don't know where the airport is. Hold on. Where are we? Okay, back over here. Left hand turn, flips the doozy. You know what? This is probably why my flap was broken. I'm gonna say. Okay, I'm sticking in some full left hand. Is that the runway there? Yeah, that is. Okay, the plane is going to explode. That's okay. You watch what kind of money we get for this turnaround. All right, we're gonna announce we're coming in. Nearest airport, that one. Runway for landing. What one do we want? 1-3. Full stop. Let's go. The plane actually sounds like it's about to fall apart. Where is this airport? There it is. That's got to be the runway, surely. What do you guys reckon? That's got to be the runway, hey? I got no flaps, so... we're gonna have to use our brakes to slow down on this one.
Kudos for that wild rotation, wow. You saved a bunch of fuel with that move.
Yeah, I know. Guys, we're not slowing down. That's the problem here. Not slowing down. Got all brakes applied. We crashed. Okay, yep, cool. Well, that's probably how we got to this position, to be honest, guys. That's probably how we got here. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. It was good while it lasted. Let's see what the damage is on the plane. That was bad. I lost my flaps. It went downhill real quick. I gotta be honest. Let's go. We don't want to create any companies. All companies. We want to go to our Hell Dive company. And we're going to go mandatory checkup. Okay, we've got some insurance. Flight controls are out of order. $120,000. Let's maintain that. Okay, we're now going to be in a much better position. Let's give the plane a little washeroo and some extra maintenance, just because we crazy like that. Crazy like that. I was so happy when you moved your streams to later. Then my team moved the call. Oh. Well, I'm terribly sorry. I do it a lot to lose the speed. J-Sui. You got to do it. You got to do it to lose the speed. Well, guys, I'm going to do Dutch Gamer. Thank you so much for those little gifts. I didn't see them. HP Plane Spotting, you'll have to hustle me another day. Another day, my brother. Put it in a DM. Hit me up. Okay, so I'm going to wrap it up very shortly because my back is in, like, it's hard to focus. I've got this rib, like, it's just in my back. It's like, my brain's killing me. So I did not want to cancel the live. I wanted to reconnect with the people, come back. But I'm going to call it slightly early. Remember, we do have a Discord. If you're watching, hanging out, you can jump to the Discord. That is in my Twitch and YouTube bio. Otherwise, wherever you're already watching from is a great place to watch from. And it's totally okay. As we all know, it comes to this part of the evening, and I'm getting in the vibe of making it a little moody. You know, I want everyone to really think and understand that the ups and downs that life throws at you are your choice to deal with how you want to get around them. They are your choice. And when we think about the word choice, there's a few things that come to mind. And even in saying that statement by itself, that in fact is a choice. And when one chooses something, it needs to be chosen with purpose. It needs to be chosen by honoring that part in your heart. Jace, you're going to be viciously disappointed because this chat leads to the end of the stream. So just log off TikTok, my dude. And choice is something that we all have within different parts of our lives. So exercise the choice that you have. Remember that no matter what's going on out there in the big world, typical Cirrus pilot. JSW, I get enough hate on my general socials. I don't need it on my lives. Remembering that together as a community, standing here, watching, hanging out, having a chat and a laugh, no matter the day, no matter the time, is about as great as it comes. Thank you, John. Appreciate you. Thank you, Jay Sweet, for hanging out. Thank you, Dutch Gamer. Thank you, Shelly Melvo. Thank you, Nathan, even though I know that he's already left the talk. Thank you, Lottie and Leo, even though you haven't said anything. I appreciate you. Jay Sweet says, your words of wisdom are so bad, I'm motivated by the nonsense. Well, that is the intention. And at the end of the day, as long as you're motivated to be a better version of yourself than you were before, then that is all anyone could ever foresee for you and me to be. Flying high, Thomas, thank you very much, my friend. Thank you, Harlan. Thank you, Alex Keogh. I'm throwing an extra letter in your last name, my brother. Thank you for the raiders that came over from the other page. Much appreciated. Go forth, enjoy your evening, enjoy the rest of your week. I am Australian, yes, my friend. And we will be back same time, Friday, 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. And until then, I wish you the best to the skies, my friends. G'day, mate.